Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 5. What has been a relatively relaxing mission, in my opinion. You know what, I see my chance to shoot this guy down. I think I might take it. Double kill. Right. Let's go ahead and get rid of this nasty anti-tank gun. Feel the power of Ignore's entrenchment. Make this guy surrender and thus bypass his special power. These guys brought a lot of artillery to this party, huh? This is an infantry unit, so it's perfect for that tile. We'll just go ahead and repair the Wagner-mobile. Did that unit move? No. I have a lot of entrenchment to deal with. Okay, this tank has actually got artillery support, but not first strike, or not readiness, I should say. So, first strike or readiness, actually, just to be completely precise. So, we shall do it like this. I'll move these guys back so that they are defended. Okay, we are evacuating the area pretty cleanly here. These defenders will not last much longer. You know what? If there are no enemies around there, that Hungarian plane might be the only survivor of this. continue to shuffle the deck chairs. Alright. You got 8 turns left. Alright, that's a proper unit. Rapid fire 1.5. And provocateur. Pretty nasty. These things suck. Oh, it's like some sort of concrete anti-aircraft platform. But I never see them successfully shoot down any aircraft. Spend a lot of time just watching these guys kill each other, but I need to watch because I need to see anything that happens on my side of the map. So just putting on the fast forward button and skipping it is a really bad idea. It's funny because a lot of people asked for this fast turn, but it's pretty important that you actually watch what the enemy does. And even on a map where, you know, 90% of this stuff I don't need to, you know, we don't need to care about it, I still wouldn't fast forward. Because this I need to see. Okay, well, this I need to see. Literally moves 1 unit. So I probably would have been fine, but still. Okay, so the ones that are left. Have Uber entrenchment. Okay, just entrench bust that. It looks like there's nothing up here. Spy plane ready. Okay, there is stuff up here. I love seeing first aid on tanks. Alright, they're not super entrenched, they're just normal units. Guys back. I think all I have to do is move him in and I win. Okay, artillery in position. Anti-air behind. Perfect front line to engage into that next turn. What do we do about the leftovers? Yes, the old Wagnermobile can do it. Oh, it's one of those, is it? Butcher and Prudent. Prudent is just incredibly strong on this type of unit. So, it's actually going to be some effort to bring them down. I'll just shoot them there just to remove one ammunition from them. I may have to actually just completely pull their teeth out to actually destroy them. There's no enemy aircraft in this area. Since I destroyed their portable airfield that was here. This airport is available to them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's out of range though. Very, very few aircraft have more than 12 range. Oh, I can just get them with lethal. Lethal strategic bomber. There we go. That was easy. I do want that airport. Will withdraw from this area. I suppose this is a mission where you could farm a lot of infantry and tank kills if you really wanted. I am going to skip this because I don't think that there's much in the way of what the enemy's going to do. They got some good damage on those tanks, but without finishing them, the enemy will just repair them. Has that got prudent or something? I'm shocked at how well it survived. Okay. Man, it feels bad to abandon these guys. I could so easily have swept in and changed the tide here. But this is the historical path, so... This is the first time I've seen an AI like defender actually offer some resistance. Would you look at that? Only 1 point away from glory. Sure, why not? Wow, there's nothing there. I could totally... you could just totally get behind them and flank them if you wanted to. If you desired it. Yep, same, nothing here. Anti-tank support with lethal and lightning attack. But their weapons cannot pen mine, so... Their weapons cannot pen my tank. So it is a futile gesture. And if you don't have any entrenchment, you know what happens? You are made to surrender. Always nice to pick up some tank kills. Is this the one with overrun? Yep. This has got support, so I can put this here in complete safety. Same, these guys haven't got a way of zone of controlling through that, so. I guess that just ends the mission? I'm gonna get the last of the infantry kills first, though. Might as well. Every point counts. Yeah. You definitely could interfere here and do some house cleaning. You do need to send forces to the top left, though, because those super entrenched positions in the open there will not be broken through, like, too easily by a small force. Okay. His artillery has killed plenty in its day. Oh dear. It's another enemy with Prudent. Prudent on a fat infantry unit is always horrible. Especially if that fat infantry unit is conscripts. Alright, I guess we're just going to leave the mission. 5 turns left. Definitely could have like helped out, but I'm just going to end turn here to let some units that have self-repair. Notably this infantry and this infantry. Other self-repair units are already self-repaired. When you put this on as well, the camera no longer follows. The camera just dies. It doesn't even attempt to show you what's going on. You actually have to manually try and guess. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I actually can't be bothered to sit through that. I'll just go ahead and win. I could burn turns and repair, but I'm just not going to. Even with limited stock. With limited stock on, I should really burn turns and just leave these guys repair themselves. But I cannot be bothered. Apologise for my absence during the briefing. I'll do my best not to let it happen again. Now your last escaped to relative safety, let me bring you up to speed. Our forces are being incorporated under a new Army Group South under the command of General Waller. As I understand, it's a significant reformation of Army Group South, pulling units from East Prussia and even the Vistula Line. Before that, though, there's talk of major operations taking place on the Western Front. There is no information available right now, but there's major recall of the Luftwaffe assets also taking place. Our old friend Adolf Gallen sent a personal plea for our assistance. We can spare any aircraft we possibly can. Whatever's going on, it's big, and I suspect General Gallant has called in all the favours he has left for this operation. Ultimately, the decision to join the operation is up to you. Historically, the Soviet Budapest offensive was only just beginning. Over 1 million Soviet troops were being committed to the offensive to crush Germany's last European ally of Hungary. But as strong as these numerous forces were, the determined German and Hungarian resistance proved too strong for Soviet armies to capture Budapest outright. And so the Soviet forces manoeuvred themselves to encircle Budapest and begin one of the bloodiest sieges of the Second World War. Ah, and that's why they're not really set to just go in there and ruin the place. Operation Whacked M. Rhine is losing momentum in an effort to bolster the attack and challenge Allied air supremacy in the west. The Luftwaffe is ordered to strike at Allied air bases across the Western Front. General Lieutenant Adolf Galland, who for months has tried to preserve the faltering strength of the Luftwaffe fighter arm, is concerned that the operation will deplete any strength left in the Luftwaffe, and has requested your aid in the operation. Will you send your aircraft to assist or continue to the next standard deployment? Sure, let's do it. You know, in theory, it's probably not worth it, but... Ah, what the hell. I say in theory it's not worth it because I'm going to have to face heroic fighters and bombers and units. Undoubtedly, some of them will be nasty. I'm glad to see you again, Herr General, though I'm afraid the circumstances that bring us together again are most unfortunate. As probably aware by now, the Wehrmacht effort to penetrate the Ardennes forest has begun to stall out. Whack M. Rhine is still ongoing, however, and to bolster its chances of success, a huge Luftwaffe operation has been put together. I have serious misgivings about the Operation Bolden Plot. We must perform our duties to the best of our abilities. Almost 1,000 Luftwaffe fighters and bombers have been assembled, and our task is to destroy as many British and American aircraft as we can in Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. Destroy 8 Allied airfield hangars. Destroy all 18 Allied airfield hangars. Secure signal flag to end scenario. While other fighter wings and bomber wings strike distant targets in France, focus your efforts closer to German soil, specifically the area around Dusseldorf. None of your ground forces will be available for this mission. It will be entirely up to your aircraft to attack enemy aircraft and airfields. While some few local garrison forces can be mobilized to assist, the extent of their usefulness will probably be limited to securing airfields for you to move your aircraft up as you continue to assault deeper behind enemy lines. Be warned though, it's highly unlikely that we will catch enemy aircraft idle on their airfields. You will need ample fighter screens to dispatch enemy aircraft before your bombers can attack the airfields directly. Hoping that if enough Allied aircraft can be destroyed, you can regain some form of air superiority over the Western Front and perhaps allow Operation Whacked M. Rhine to complete its objectives. When you finish your task, or done as much as you believe is possible, send the signal to end the operation by securing the special flag here. Good luck, Herr General. We're certainly going to need it to turn this war back around. Entrenchment killer, that's sad. 35 turns. That's a lot of turns. Okay. That is kind of it for now, but we'll just have a quick look at the battlefield first. There are some light units here in a Werble. I wonder if they have deployable airfields, or whether the airfields shown are all the airfields. I will say one thing for free. That is a lot of slots to play with for just aircraft. Of course, this is probably also going to involve redoing all my heroes, which is going to take ages. Okay, what is the point in this? I guess the only real point in it is that it's got 16 movement. Well, I've only got 20 of them, so they're probably not going to see much action anyway. Okay, alright, that's it for now. I'll have to I think I'm going to have like a whole episode of just pulling heroes off my units and moving them to my fighters. As well, plenty of those. It's only 29 slots deployed in air. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I trained a large reserve of aircraft. Some of them are going to need upgrading for sure. That is a problem for another episode. So, that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.